What's going on, Brian? How are you?
What's good, boss? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy to have you back on the show. Obviously, um, you're back at it, right? You're back in camp, no?
Yeah, we should be back fighting on Top Rank again in March.
Another tough fight.
Yeah.
You want to say the
Well,
name?
now we was trying to fight. You had mentioned that got Peter Dobbs. We was trying to fight him, but we couldn't get him. He fight Conor Ben instead. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that.
Yeah,
The guy we got now, I forgot.
I
I
know
forgot
his
his.
name. I don't know if are you allowed to say it?
I don't know just yet, so I'm gonna say don't even say it. But it's supposed to be a
Okay.
tough.
No, it is a tough fight. It is a tough fight,
Yeah.
and you continue to take tough challenges because Quentin Randall was no slouch.
Yeah.
Um,
Matter of fact, you text me and was saying, should I take this fight? Fresh
I
after surgery and that.
Cause I,
You
I want to see you win. So I'm like, damn, champ, you really about to take this Randall fight off a hand injury? And you like,
look,
yeah, I feel
look,
good. So I'm like, okay. And you did it. You got the win, man. You got the win.
I'm gonna find my way to win no matter what. That's all I know.
So your father took some heavy criticism. People are saying they want you to bring another set of eyes in at the very least, because you seem to be smothering yourself. Have y'all worked on that so that you can get some distance and land that power that you do have?
First thing I want to say, my daddy shouldn't get no criticism at all with everything he was saying. The main thing is people heard him say "figure it out" and other things like that. But it's because we don't watch so much film on Quentin Randall. Everything was in my face. Everything we done already talked about, and even what he was saying in the ring, he already was telling me everything to do. I wasn't doing this, so that he was saying, all right, so you ain't gonna listen to me, figure it out. So therefore, it's not on him, it's on me. And even the smothering thing, that's on me. So that is our biggest focus. Training for this fight also. So uh, expect a very big change in my next fight.
Yeah, it's I mean, regardless, you find a way to get the win. You know, you
Yeah.
overpower guys, you outwork guys, and for television, that's kind of what's important is that you're letting your hands go. So what's the conditioning like? Like, how do you get yourself into that shape? Because I haven't seen you get tired. I don't know. It is live. Maybe my live chat will say something different, but I don't recall you ever looking tired in any of your televised fights, at least the last 3 to 4 with Top Rank, right? Would you say
Yeah.
you've gotten tired or shown tired signs of fatigue?
No, actually, I don't be getting tired. The reason why, that's straight, doing what you're supposed to do, your road working, your running. So, of course, getting your rounds in the sparring. For the last fight, we had went to Bozy Gym out there in Philadelphia, and they do 4 minute rounds. We were still doing 10 rounds, but now it's 4 minutes. So, regarding that, it's just putting the work in, plain and simple.
So for the Randall fight, you were sparring with with Jerron?
Now, I didn't spar Boots though. I only think I was in there for a week. I think I only seen him twice. I think twice that week.
Mm.
I think so.
So
I think.
again, without saying the opponent, this is a 10 rounder again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like that. Once you go up, you can't come back down. That's
Yeah,
what's up. That's what's up. This is
yeah.
I'm very excited for this fight. What's the do you know the date?
Right now we're looking at sometime in March, preferably early March. So we trying to about the hand surgery, so we had to take one fight off last year. So hopefully we can get some more fights in this year. I'm tired of sitting in the background. I'm tired of doing all of that, and then you see what time off do to you. I wasn't very
I
proud of
was
my last.
told March 2nd.
I ain't want to say no date, but yes, March 2nd.
Okay, okay. So now that's plenty of time. Wow, wow. They gave you a lot of time, bro, because I've been knew this.
Okay.
I've been through
Mm,
this. I just was trying to schedule you, so you got a lot of time to prepare for this guy. This is gonna
yeah,
be good, man.
yeah.
Where are you holding camp? Are you gonna stay in Atlanta?
Yeah, right now we in GA. Sparring out here. We may head out somewhere to find some tough work, but right now we don't have a destination just yet. Right now we in Georgia, just doing our thing right here.
Does your dad get along with Mustafa? You guys have a relationship? Oh, you do?
Matter of fact, I was sparring today at Mustafa Gym.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was there
Nice.
last week also.
Okay. 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 Yeah, he's a
So we ain't got,
great guy.
we got
We just had him on the show not too long ago.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Is that
good.
is that is that like your home gym when you're in Atlanta?
Who Mustafa?
Yeah.
No, we really with Granite City, but my dad just got his basement together and he put the boxing bag up there. So right now we in the basement. It's just me and him right now. Just me and him in the basement working.
Mm, locked in.
Yeah, taking it back old school.
Hmm. Now, is it? I know you said right now you don't have anything, but is it typical for you to leave during camp for work? Like you said, you went to Bosie's gym during the
Mm.
Quentin Randall camp. Is that typical of you to go somewhere to get work for fights?
Yeah, that's what I do. Like when I came out there with y'all, that time we was going out to Vegas. We used to go to Baltimore, Philly, Florida. So yeah, we just try to find somewhere else to go. So like right now, we're doing our thing in here in Georgia, but we know these guys. We spar with them all the time. You get what I'm saying? So now we got to step out to new territory. I'm not at home, things of that nature. So somebody that don't know about me, somebody that don't care about me, all that kind of. It's like a real deal fight, not a sparring session at that point.
I liked it when you came out here, man. Didn't you spar Amari?
Yeah, yeah, I had spar
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. That was
It was
good,
another guy.
man. That was you sparred up too. I like it when you come out. Well, I'm not there now. I came out here to Florida. It's too fucking cold in Vegas. But
Yeah.
I liked it when you was in Vegas, man. When you guys going back out there?
Um, I don't know because when we was out there trying to spar, they was like, tone it down and stuff like that. So
What?
uh, yeah, they were telling us to tone it down and stuff. You
Wait,
came,
what? Frank from Top Rank was telling you that?
yeah, I think you came on our last day. But the days before, the day before that, he told us to tone it down and stuff like that. So, over here, like Philly and Baltimore, them two in particular, those we really had been to a lot of places, but those two in particular, they are savages. You all know about their mentality and stuff. Like they don't care about you, plain and simple. They gonna try to dog walk everybody.
Mm.
So we like going, like we want somebody who's gonna try to straight up murder me, like it's a real deal fight. So that's why we like going over there. It's not to knock Vegas or nothing like that. It's just we want somebody who's going to, how they say, don't do hard sparring. We want
Mm-hmm.
hard sparring.
Yep, yep,
That's
yep, yep.
we want to make sure
So
that we
was
are
was you sparring like multiple guys, or it was just one guy?
what in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two guys. I don't really know their names. As a matter of fact, even when I sparred Amari Jones, you know the guy. He was a 154 pound, I believe.
I think you sparred Isley too, didn't you?
I don't know his name.
Troy,
It was
dark skin dude.
no, wasn't him. It wasn't him. He was a white guy. I think he was
Oh,
one
oh,
fifty.
oh, oh, oh. Danny, what's my boy name? He don't speak English like that good, right? That's what you
I
talking about?
he ain't say nothing to
Um,
me.
damn, what is his name? Danny, he trained with Bullet.
Nah, but he said 154. He a 140 pounder. Who you talking about?
I mean, he probably don't
I
know.
don't,
He ain't from Vegas.
yeah, I don't know.
I
What's his
mean,
name
shit,
though? I
White
forgot.
Gypsy.
Yeah, White
Yeah.
Gypsy.
I don't know nothing about dude. I just know I sparred him.
It's all good. Ain't that
Yeah,
big a deal anyway.
I just work here. I just know I sparred him first, and then I got in with Jones after that. Both that day I was real cool with that. Like maybe it was the guys I was sparring the
I
day
don't know,
before.
man. You gotta let Danny set up the spawn for you because if it's like that, he could just get you 54-pound work. Mendoza's out here.
Nah, champ. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing too. Like, I feel like you be having to set it up before you come because
Yeah,
He did. He did.
Vegas be having to work, but it ain't all gonna be in one spot. Like
yeah,
you could go to Ishmael Salah's gym. I can't remember. Yeah, Ishmael Salah's got some hitters over
yeah.
there.
He got
You know,
54 pounders and 47. He got Gabriel Maestre over there. He got Mendoza
Brian
54.
Mendoza,
He got Ugas 47.
Ugas.
Laura,
I
Yeah,
ain't
I don't
know
know.
Laura.
Ugas.
I don't know if Ugas still fighting or not, but he's out of that gym.
Yeah, but when we had went, you all right about that. I should have set it up. Cause he was saying that too. The first two guys, he told me to go easy on, but then with Amari Jones and the other guy, he didn't say nothing about going easy. So maybe it was just the guys I was sparring. And
Nah,
then
and plus Fernando Jr.'s out here. I know he'll spar you, but I'm
Yeah, see,
again,
yeah, but they got their own gym
yeah, but you would have to spar up. He's a 54 pounder,
I,
for sure.
but
I,
but you did that with Amari anyway. Amari fucking ain't he 60 now?
I think I did see that. But Vegas do got a lot of sparring though. Like literally, we just searched up a gym. We had went to one gym. They had just got done sparring. We came out. We looked right across the street. It's another gym. We walked into there. We seen Jeff Mayweather. And wasn't no
You must have went to Solace. That sounded like he was in the parking
yeah
lot of Solace and went to Solace and across the street to
yeah
Real Boxing.
real boxing. Boom.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we walked across the street. Jeff Mayweather was in there. Wasn't no sparring there at the time either. So he said, "Well, go down to my nephew gym, Floyd." So we went down to TMT, Mayweather gym,
Yeah, you
and we
can't do it
sparred.
like that though, man. Cause like
Yeah,
right, if you go to the gym at 12 to 1, like there's no welterweights, that like Kermel and Kevin Johnson and
I did spar
heavyweights. Who you spar?
Kevin Johnson.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I forgot
I mean,
how
I know
many.
you a lot big, not a lot bigger, but you are bigger than him. But was he still slick,
No,
or you was
he
too
was
much on top of him because you be on him.
obviously at the time we was the same size, but it was just real good work playing the simple Kevin Johnson, and Brian Norman's Brian Norman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, champ, man, there's not a lot that you can reveal, but I do have some questions from the people
Only
before we
thing,
let you go.
only thing I want to know, if you saying Kevin Johnson was Kevin Johnson, that means he was talking a lot of shit, right?
In the beginning, yeah.
He said in the beginning.
Ah, yo,
Yo, shut.
but let me know, let me know like ahead of time, bro. Let me know like a week or two ahead of time you want to come out here. I could definitely get you some sparring set up. Like I just thought about it. Shit, Tim Zoo always out here. He
Yeah,
always out here getting work. I could get you that Zoo work. You feel me? Like obviously they gotta want it. Styles gotta make sense, but yeah, man, just let me know. We'll make it happen.
I got a few
Oh,
here. Oh,
he
sorry.
got to fight.
Nah, he ain't got no fight coming up. He's in some sort of negotiations with Virgil, but I just seen Oscar tweet out, fighters keep pricing themselves out. I just hope he ain't talking about Zoo, because Zoo
Yeah.
is the A side, not fucking Virgil. So ain't no way Virgil could price himself out. I mean, Zoo could price himself out.
Hey,
That
what
being,
I was gonna say, what y'all think about that, man? Everybody always asking for a
more
million dollar,
money.
$100,000 fighter.
I mean, listen, man. It's two ways to think about it, right? Because Sean Porter is it. This how you answer it. What's your thoughts on Sean Porter?
What you mean?
Exactly what I said. What's your thoughts on Sean Porter?
Like his career?
Yep.
I mean, he was a really good fighter. He was a tough dude. He didn't take no for. I mean, he wanted to fight everybody. That was his thing. He was a dog, plain and simple.
If you retired, would you be satisfied if you had a career identical to Sean Porter's?
Not really, no, because he lost to Kell Brook. He lost to all the top fights, like
He's still a
those fights.
two-time champion in the welterweight division.
Yeah,
That's a luxurious division to be
listen, no,
two-time champ.
it's a personal thing. Now,
Mm-hmm.
regarding accomplishments or whatever, I'd be cool with that. I want to be the best. That's my thing. I want to be the best. So all those top fights are the ones that I lost, even though it was very close. You get what I'm saying with Keith Thurman and all of those guys. Even though they were very close, Errol Spence, I would still be mad that I didn't win those fights. You know how you how you sleep on something. He have no choice but to sleep on that for the rest of his life. I didn't win those fights, so regarding those in particular, I wouldn't be happy. But
But
accomplishment,
those are the fights that you and I are talking about when people price themselves out. He didn't. You feel
yeah,
me? Like
that's
there was no back and forth. He wanted Keith. Keith finally said yes. There was no argument about purse. Like Sean Porter's the only dude that you can't Google contract negotiations falling apart. Like he gonna say
yeah,
yeah. He gonna
yeah,
take what they offering. He'll worry about it next time. So I say all that to say, it's really up to the fighter. And it
yeah.
sounds like that's you. That's why I brought him up specifically because you're taking tough fights.
Hmm.
This is very early in your career. People will see with this next fight. The one before this was tough, so they'll see that you're being offered something and you're not calling them back like, well, I need more money for this. You obviously saying yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because these are not easy fights.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, it really depends on what career you want to have. You got welterweights like Keith that have accomplished a little bit more, but he ain't been fighting because he might want a little bit more.
I look at it as you got to earn your keep. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay your dues. If you want to get that money, you got to fight those kind of fighters to get that money. You got to prove yourself. You got to be entertaining. So that's why I'm not really happy with my last fight. I don't think it was entertaining at all. So you got to be entertaining, not just entertaining. You got to have the right opponent in front of you. It's all of that too. You got to promote yourself the right way. So once again, I said this before in earlier interviews. Floyd Mayweather laid down the blueprint. He had the right opponent. The opponents had countries behind him. Floyd put the work in the gym. So when he fight, I don't know why people say he's not entertaining, but to me, that man real entertaining. He had everything. So that's I feel like he laid down a blueprint regarding that. But people look at Money Mayweather at the end of his career where he already did paying his dues and
That's the
stuff like that.
problem.
I wanna like right now. I'm 23 years old. I'm 25-0. I didn't have no breakout fight, but people in my position, I want $1 million right now. You don't deserve that. Put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So pay your dues first and then reap the benefits later. That's how I feel about it.
Nah, that's how it should be, man. If everybody's mentality was like that, the sport would be more progressed, or at least moving on a faster scale. But everyone's path is different, and that's gonna be your own. So we just look forward to following it. I got James Valdez in San Antonio that says, "What's the backstory on the nickname the Assassin 2?"
All right, so you can take the two off. I hate when people do that, but the assassin or whatever. My daddy used to fight too, so my name Brian Norman Jr. That's Brian Norman Senior. He was the assassin. I wanted to fight just like my daddy, so you know what I'm saying. I just stole the whole name and just kept it going.
Ruin and 504 asking the question that we can't answer. Who are you facing? It'll be announced soon. Next one coming from C Buck in a 672. Even though you won every round in your last fight, people felt that it wasn't done in an exciting way. So, what made that fight so awkward for you? And in hindsight, what are some things you would have done differently? Good question.
The main thing I gotta do is calm down. You feel me? So um, I be too antsy in the ring. It's not even nerves or whatever, but I feel like I always have to be doing something that's either feinting, stepping, jabbing, some kind of head movement or something. So when you're doing all that, you can't actually look at what you're doing. So I'll just say calm down. That's the first thing. And also with calming down, you have no choice but to not smother yourself, which is what I did. So that's I feel like what I do differently regarding that, being able to actually look at your work instead of trying to be busy the whole time just doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
I got Kerry G from Charleston by way of New York. How much road how much road work do you try to maintain a week during camp? Have you worked on footwork to not stifle your offense? All the best. Look forward to your career.
Hmm. Regarding the road work, what I do is I say minimum 3.5 miles a day. Sometimes I do 5, and then like 2 times a week I do 7 mile
Damn.
runs.
You
Yeah,
running 5 miles a day?
I mean Marky Marciano used to do it on the off on the when he wasn't in camp. In camp he did 12. So if he could do it, why can't I?
Nah, for sure, for sure. And that's Monday through Sunday or Monday through Friday?
I do 7 days.
Oh
Well,
wow.
I take
Now, I
Sunday.
mean, you can tell. You can tell. It's not It sounds surprising, but based again off your fights, you don't get tired, so it shows.
Yeah, I be chilling. And regarding footwork, um, believe it or not, I got good footwork already. I'm still working on that as well. I was just smothering myself too much, so that's the footwork part. I'm working on plain and simple. Stop trying to rush in so much. Just you ain't got to step in all the way. Just take that one small step, keep it pushing, just right there. Just work right there.
Earlier, we brought up Porter, and it was accidental, but now that might be the guy you need to watch tape on.
Yeah, act-
Because you guys got similar styles. Obviously, I want to say he's perfected what you're trying to do. And the last comment about the footwork, remember that when Porter's in low, in close, he does that juke to the side where he could dig that hook, and he does it
yeah.
again to the other side where he could dig with the right. Like, Porter's an amazing body.
Mm.
He works the body very well, and he's good on the inside. So certainly somebody to look some tape at for sure.
Definitely say he a dog. I found out about him right before the Adrian Broner fight when they're promoting that. I ain't do no, I didn't know him at the time, but I started doing research on him and everything like that. I seen him dog. I think it probably Malignaggi and some
Mm-hmm.
other. Then I ain't gonna lie, the boy bad. Get what I'm saying? And
Boy,
then
he beat Paulie up so bad back then. Paulie was running around saying Porter was on steroids. I said, God damn, for
he
real.
but to them gloves.
I got Huang in Houston. He's actually in Kazakhstan today. Salute to you. He says, were you going for the Mexican style last fight? And do you feel like you need a bigger name and better performance after, wow, disappointing fans in that last bout?
Can you repeat the question for me again?
Uh, were you going for a Mexican style in the last fight? And do you feel like you need a bigger name and a better performance after disappointing fans in the last bout?
Regarding style wise, I don't really go for no kind of style. I just go for B. You know what I'm saying? I go for what I do. You get what I'm saying? If I feel like box you today, I'm a box you. If I feel like walk you down, I'm gonna walk you down. So that's me as a total. As a whole, I just fight my fight. You get what I'm saying? And regarding a bigger name and stuff like that, I would love to have a bigger name. You know, even though my opponent was 13 undefeated and everything like that, people still not giving me credit. Like, so y'all know about Quentin Randall, but do casual fans know about Quentin Randall? That's the thing. So I would definitely say I need me a bigger opponent also.
For sure,
Yo,
for
but are
sure.
casual fans gonna know about most of the guys you fighting right now?
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Nah, they ain't
saying?
gonna know until you get that big name,
Yeah,
you
matter
know?
of fact, real with you. Welcome to the new age with social media. Um, all you need is a very great performance regarding knockout or whatever. People love knockouts. We all see that. So be real with you. In today's age, that's all you need to get big.
You ain't lying. These knockouts do be going viral. I got Rod in LA. He says, rumor has it that when top ranked matchmakers wait, rumor has it that when top ranked match fighters with tough fights back to back, it's because they're about to be cut. Do you feel like Top Rank is trying to cut you? And if so, what promotional company can you see yourself? I guess you shouldn't answer the last part about where you want to go in the future unless you actually get fucking cut. But yeah, do you feel they're matching you tough because they want to get you cut?
No, no, no. Actually, we are asking for the hard fights. So that's on us who are asking. Like, I'm mad my boy Terrence Crawford beat Spence, but Spence is my dude. I don't need no tune ups. I don't need this, that, and the third. I live by that also. I mean, I joined this sport to fight, not to, you know, just mess around and patty cake with little dudes and stuff. I want to be the best. Get what I'm saying? So we are asking for all the tough fights, and let's say Terrence Crawford. I can't fight a Terrence Crawford right now. I have nothing on me to fight him. You get what I'm saying? So I got to work my way up to get to those points. So I'm trying to get tough fight after tough fight. Quentin Randall is very respected in the boxing world, so I know for a fact if I beat him, it's gonna give me a tougher fight, and that's gonna get me okay. It's just more credibility to okay. Maybe we got one. Let's give him a real deal fight. Let's give him some real deal money. Let's give him real deal arena to get everything done. So we are asking for all these fights. We want this. Peter Dobson. We wanted to fight Peter Dobson, but I'm not mad at him. He fighting Conor Ben. That's a lot of money over there. You get what I'm saying? So we are asking for these things, not nobody, not them.
All right, I got James Benitez. This says, James, formerly from Huntsville, now in Decatur, Georgia. Bruh, I need you to keep putting on for the city. Have you ever
Got
pulled up in gun down, hands up boxing in Conyers, Georgia? Pop up in there sometime. The community believes you in you, fam. Also, who else from the A should TBV be looking out for besides you and Najee? Yeah, we just had Najee Lopez on too.
That's my dude. That's my dude. Well, appreciate that, boss. I haven't been to that gym just yet. I know y'all follow me on. Well, I follow y'all too on Instagram, but I didn't even know y'all had a real deal gym. I just see y'all working. But who else should we look out for? You got my boy Tito Lopez. That's not your brother. You get what I'm saying? Let me say off the top of my head, actually a lot of people left Georgia. Dang. But yeah, I'm gonna say me and Tito right now. I'm rocking with Tito. Tito Lopez.
I got Sir Wisdom. That's right. Big Bad Cali Stockton, throw it down. What up, champ? Could you name us the three biggest fights that you should want to see this year, other than yourself, of course? Okay, so it's fights you'd like to see, not fights you'd like to be in.
Better BF versus Bivol. I've been studying a whole lot of Better BF lately. So I used to be Team Bivol, but now I was studying Better BF. The boy nasty. Get what I'm saying? So it's still gonna be a tough one, but I'm leaning towards Better BF on that one. Um, I'm gonna say, of course, Canelo versus Benavidez. Who y'all got on that? Because I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably leaning towards Benavidez, man. I mean, he's younger,
Word.
bigger, more active, throws more punches.
Mm,
Canelo is got a lot of rounds boxed. I know he's still young in age, but he's got like 487 rounds boxed. That's insane, bro.
yeah, and then
I just feel like the momentum right now is in David's favor. Like coming off the best year of his career, Plant, and then Andre. You talk about Canelo, who had two fights that I mean, you feel me? We ain't really careful in Ryder and Jamel. Like, I just think David right now got all the momentum, everything going his way.
what's that? I think he is Southpaw. He also at 68. They were just talking about him.
David Morrell Jr.
Who y'all think him versus Benavidez?
I
I
would
don't, I don't
still pick Benavidez, man. I know Morrell seems to be the goods, but experience matters. I just seen that with one of my favorite fighters. I've been pumping up for 7 years. She got in there, and the lights matter.
yeah,
Fighting under those lights, it matters. People say
yeah,
it doesn't until it happens to them, and they come back and they tell you how the lights affected them, how the crowd affected them, how they couldn't settle down. There was anxiety. So, yeah, all that comes into play, and I think that David Morrell, he's only fought in front of 5,000 people.
yeah.
That's not the same. Like Benavidez fought on the Earl Spence Mikey undercard. That's 48,000,
Wait,
and
well,
then Benavidez has been headlining.
how about this? Um, some people are made for the lights, or they prepare themselves for the lights. So let's say Devin Murray come at his best, and Benavidez come at his best. You get what I'm saying? So
I still
everything,
feel this. I still feel this high level of experience, right? Like Benavidez has been in there with Plant. He's been in there with Boo Boo. Morrell's biggest name is Alantez Fox. Like that's not going. I mean, that ain't gonna get you ready for a Benavidez. That's not. That's not the level of Benavidez. Like you used to hitting dudes that are gonna fall over. This guy ain't about to just fall over with the first shot. Maybe you can put him down, but it's gonna take more than one shot. And are you ready for that? Have you prepared to throw more than one shot because you so used to landing one? I
Yeah,
don't know. I gotta see it, man. I love the experience in any fighter. I can't count that out. Like I didn't pick Loma to beat Salido.
yeah,
I, I don't care about all your experience in the amateurs. That shit not the pros. 3 round fights ain't 10 and 12. So
yeah,
yeah, it count for something to me. But if you in a 12 rounder, it's not much I care about your 3 minute 3 round fight. Like that shit ain't the same.
yeah. But my third fight that I wanted to see is my Abdul Wahid versus
Salute. Salute.
I ain't gonna tear it up. Abdul Wahid versus Devin Haney.
Yeah, I hope we get that one day. What how long you think it's gonna be before we get that?
We ain't gonna never get it. I want to see it, but
But
it
the
ain't gonna never.
man sparred you. You a welterweight. How can he fight Devin?
Okay, this is the thing. Devin actually bigger than me. I did not know that. So,
But wait,
um,
you basing that off what? Off the weight that was released or when you seen him in Vegas?
no, on the weight that was released when he was in Vegas, he was getting ready for Loma, so he
So
was real small.
basically, you telling us you've never weighed 165 on fight night as a welterweight?
I
They
was
don't
at,
weigh themselves on fight night.
I still weighed myself just because I wanted to know. I was at 162 that
Oh,
morning.
okay.
Yeah,
162 for the last
yeah,
fight, Danny. And he's a
yeah.
welterweight. God damn. Shout out to James Lockwood.
Yeah,
How
shout
you
out
doing
James
that?
Lockwood, man.
But
That's why he get paid the big bucks. You feel
hold
me?
up. And that's one day after weighing. Right now, I'm at the same thing, 165. So I don't get much bigger. I don't know if he do the same thing.
Wait, so right now you 165 today?
Yeah.
Damn,
So
champ. So maybe you should be going down to 40.
I'm too solid. Well, I can't even say I'm too solid because Devin Haney making weight. So never mind.
Right, because if you walk around at 65 and you fighting on fight night at 62,
yeah.
you giving up weight, man. I
But
mean,
I also,
look, Haney was 165 for a
hold up,
140-pound fight.
hold up. Forget all that. I also believe in um Floyd Mayweather, as in he was walking around pretty much on weight. The most being 150 when he was fighting at
Nah,
47.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying. He never was heavy, but
Yeah, but
but you
what
know
was
he
he
had
walking around when he was fighting at 30 though? You
true.
feel me?
I thought he was always pretty much on weight. If you look at him, he was always training. I don't really think he had camps. I
No,
think he was just
no, no,
training
no,
to.
no. I know the what the optics was, but I'm saying like I didn't hear, and maybe I'm wrong, but the only time I heard Floyd walking around his fight weight was when he was at 47. I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that when he was at 30, 35, or 40. It was, when he was at 47 towards the end of his career that the last several years that I was hearing that personally.
hmm, you're right. But with the
Yo,
fact that
so have you ever had I'm curious, have you ever used a dietitian for any of
Nah,
your
too
camps?
soon, bro. He just
no,
started.
no, not even that. I like learning stuff myself. So like I just research everything myself. Like the same thing a dietitian would do in research. That's how they got their knowledge. So instead of paying out the pocket to do all that, why can't I grab that and learn that for myself? Because not only is that gonna be good for boxing, it's gonna be a life after boxing. I still got the knowledge and I can hold on to that and still teach my little kids, teach my family everything on how to take care of themselves.
So you coming from the gym and you're cooking your own food or it's already prepared?
I like cooking everything first.
Oh damn! So you got to come
Yeah.
from a hard workout and get behind the stove too?
I mean, if you get, it's just like waking up and breathing. If you just do it every day, it's just another day.
Nah, for sure, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. I got
So
Okay, go
so
ahead.
I'm I'm curious, you don't feel like uh that interrupt with maybe like because some people say they like to recover after they rest or whatever. they or after they train, or they like to actually rest after they train. You don't feel that way? It's just like another part of your day.
What I feel like is they need to stop being soft. You- You're trying to tell me, okay, you got done working out. That is your life. You work out. Also, part of your life is taking care of yourself. You're trying to take care, go in there and cook something. It's gonna take 30 minutes. You gonna rest after that. You alright. So stop being soft. That's how I look at it.
Let's go, champ. We got Toledo Trees that says, "Do you know any bare knuckle boxers? And what's
Nah,
your thoughts on the sport?"
I don't know no bare knuckle boxers, but y'all get all the props in the world because I'm gonna let y'all have that over there in y'all corner. As you see, I already got brittle hands, and I'm not trying to tame up no more.
Mm. I got Chad in Canada. Is there a path you see for yourself to break through at the contender level?
He said, "What? What you mean, like opponent wise?"
I'm assuming that's the only path you can see. I
I
think
just,
that's the only way to get to that contender level is a specific guy you beat. I mean, we had that discussion. I think you can either beat an undefeated. What do you think? To go from prospect to contender, do you have to beat a former world champion, or can you also beat an undefeated fighter and that be your transition to contender status?
I say, it'd be I got to have one of those former champs or something like that because let's say, for example, my last opponent, he was undefeated. But that's not gonna get me. Even I believe, even if I would have had a great performance, I don't think it would have got me to that contender status just yet. That's just my personal opinion. Um, I, and other guys, like let's say other up and comers like me, they won't take that fight because people are scary these days. They don't want to jeopardize that. Oh, until they make it. You get what I'm saying? So I say have to be one of those former champs. Like it's gonna still gonna be a tough one. Like let's say Ugas, Barrios, even Thurman. You know, guys like that. If Sean Porter was still fighting a Sean Porter, you know, guys like those. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think would get me to okay, this dude about it. Let's see what he hitting on. You get what I'm saying?
Well, don't discredit yourself too much, champ. I feel like this what I say. I say if a world champion can defend they belt against you, you a contender, and because you are ranked, you feel me? You could
Mm,
get that title shot in theory or title defense in theory. So I think you a contender. But I get what you're saying though. Obviously you
mm.
want that name to move up. Is there a guy that you wouldn't fight? Like, is there some not because of like skills and nothing like that, but I'm talking about like you mentioned you and Earl Spence, y'all boys. Like, if the
Yeah.
money was right in that offer, I know he over there on the other side, but I'm just saying, like, is there anybody that you wouldn't fight in this sport?
No, I feel like this is like, you know what I'm saying, this is our job, you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I don't got a personal relationship with Errol Spence. I just like him as a fighter and stuff like that. So let's say Errol Spence, what if I was to have to fight him? He's one of the guys I look up to, but at the end of the day, he got to pay his bills. I got to pay my bills. Let's work. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out after
So
this. Be cool after this, but right now we got to get this money. What's up?
no, for sure. I feel like that should always be the case. People say like, oh, we friends, we would never step in. I'm like, if y'all friends, let's eat. Let's get this money together.
But fact, let's talk the most trash ever and make this our biggest paycheck if possible. You get what I'm saying? Let's take the promo to the top. Let's do all of that.
Champ, um, obviously you got an opponent for this fight, but what's your thoughts on Blair Cobbs? He's a free agent. Is that someone you'd be willing to fight
I,
or no? Because he has been inactive. I want to say like a year at this point.
yeah, I forgot all about dude, but yeah, I definitely fight him. I definitely fight him. That you say he free agent now, right?
Yep.
Well, Golden Boy, you don't mess with Golden Boy no more.
Nope.
Well, y'all definitely fight him too. I think, matter of fact, I'm glad y'all said. I think he'll be one that may turn me to a contender.
Yeah, for sure. I think Blair could turn you into a contender for sure. So you like that fight?
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot
Those are all
all
my
about dude.
questions. Say again.
I said I forgot all about dude though.
Nah, he training though. He is training. I don't know why he ain't doing them, but he's certainly been in the gym. But we did get to all the questions. Danny, if you don't have any more, Danny?
Nah, appreciate the time, champ.
All right. Well,
Appreciate y'all.
Mr. Norman, thank you so much. Give out your social media if anybody that isn't following you can do so.
I got you. You can catch me on Instagram or Twitter at officialb.norman. And I should be updating soon about a real deal opponent because we couldn't say nothing today.
Nah, for sure. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on the show, and look forward get you back on as soon as you can make that announcement official.
I got you on that one.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Brian Norman Jr.
YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.